As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Geez, I nearly got myself in the poo there. Someone put a bit of Coolio on the epidemic sound list that I was playing. Holy cow. Lucky I was in the room. Oh, I haven't turned the camera on. Lucky I was in the room. Oh, where we want to go? Where we want to go? There we go. I think that's going to be good. You can see the mess in the background over here that we're working on. That was close. Yeah, it was close, wasn't it? We'll have to keep it. If you hear anything, let me know, because I'm playing other people's epidemic sound list, so they might have a couple of beats in there that shouldn't be in there. So we shall see what happens. But I'll get I won't get a strike for that, but I will get the video will get demonetized, or the stream will get demonetized once it about an hour, which is it happens every other stream anyway. So because we do Ken Lee's and stuff, it always the same thing happens. So or sometimes we get banned in particular countries. So it's part and parcel. It's what it is. But anyways, guys, happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. We're going to do some we are doing GA flying. I haven't flown to TBM from Black Square in a long time, so hopefully I can remember how to start it up, because that's the hardest thing with this thing. Other than that, she flies like a piece of cake. I'm hoping you guys had a great weekend, and wasn't too cold for you guys down south. It was beautiful blue skies and sunshine pretty much for the whole weekend on the sunny coast. It's well, that's what winter is up here. It's the best time to be at this part of the world, is going to winter, because it's just perfect. So, but anyways, welcome to the sim, and let's say a bit of cheerio to everybody. Bit of a slow week, really, wasn't it, when it comes to flight simulation this week? Just let me know if that camera, just do I don't know, Evil, just shout out if the camera goes on and off again, because then I'll just pull the plug. I'll definitely have to replace the plug that I bought. So, alrighty, Mr. Evil, first comment of the day. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Absolutely, yeah, it's just done it again. Hang on. Can't find the hole. There we go. I couldn't find the hole. I couldn't find the hole. And even with the aircon on, the 59 is warming up the place, that's for sure. Michael from Canberra, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Icelandic Warrior, welcome. Should it say GTC or G? I don't know. I probably typed in the wrong one. Let me have a look at the chart. No, the chart looks all right. I'm thinking. GCF. I have none of those things that you put in there. Should it be GTC, not GGM? I don't even think I've got GGM in there, have I? Nope. Oh, are we going over here? Is there one? Oh, GTC. Hang on, GT. Should it be GTM? There we go. This is what I might have stuffed up. Let me pen that. GTC. What's GTM? GCGM. Let's see what that's going to give us. Yeah, that looks about right. Yes, it is. I stuffed it. Let me fix it up in this. I always stuff the flight plans up. GCC GM. There we go. All right. exclamation mark flight plan. And we'll fix that up. Oh, if I could friggin' spell, man. Or type. Either one. Spell type. There we go. Cool. Clive, what's going on? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, he said. I've got to get it right. Blah, 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 blah. I've got to get it around the right way, and I can't speak. Marcus, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. GTC should be GCTS. Oh, fuck. What have I done now? Do I got to change this thing again? Do I got to change this? Oh, my God. Everyone's probably yelling at the chat. Hang on. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Let's go and change this again. So it's meant to be GCTS. It is. But we could land there as well. How about GCGM? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to switch it up for a bit. And I'm going to do this, actually. Take all the directs out here. I'm changing up the flight plan. We'll add an extra lag in there because we can. And I'm not up with the chat, so if you guys are telling me off for what I'm doing in the flight plan, I can't see. All right, that'll do. Shade needs an A1 to QA with his flight plans. Yeah, absolutely. It's probably because I typed it with my glasses off, so that probably doesn't help. Anyways, William Kelly, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Richo's here. Welcome to the stream. Good evening, good afternoon, Mr. Richo. Ange, what's going on? I hope everybody has had a great weekend. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, Ange. Mr. Brett is here. Never here. I'm here. Never here. What? 4 times in a row? 3 times in a row? Benny Big Butts. What's going on? Benny's Big Butts brings all the girls or boys to the yard. What's going on, Betty? Welcome to the stream. Kanga's here as well. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Mr. Kanga. Captain Googlebarra is here. Welcome to the stream. And this popped in all the way down. Morning, Shane from the sunny UK. Hey, Mr. Dave Cleary, what's going on? Mr. Willie VR. Good morning, good day. Just going to go and grab the coffee by the sounds of it. Welcome to the stream. Richard Satilla, what's going on? Welcome. Century Cap, I hope you're doing well, sir. Good morning. Gav, what's going on? Wizard Gaming, hello to you all. Mr. Brett Plays. Oh my God, clip that. What's going on, Mr. Brett Plays? Welcome. Hope you're doing all right, my friend. Big virtual hugs all the way over. York, what's going on? Joseph Jolly, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you, sir. And if I missed anybody, because this thing... Oh, Marcus. Hello, Marcus. What's going on? Welcome. I think I got everybody. But if I missed anybody, make sure you say, hey, you missed me. Because this thing popped away. It popped it all the way down here again on me. So, but yeah. So we're in the Black Square TBM. This thing was updated back in, I think it was August last year. And I actually haven't flown it. I had to reinstall it. I haven't flown it on the new PC. So I literally haven't flown this thing for a couple of months then. So... but yeah, so we're going to give it a go. We're going to try to remember how to start it. And this is the flight plan, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of water, but they're short flights. So, and we are in the TBM, so we'll make, we'll be just doing lots of landings and takeoffs and stuff. So hopefully the weather's going to be good. But we're going to take off from this island, fly to this island, fly to that island, fly to this island, and that one there, and that one, and so forth. So we've done this before in the sim. We've done this bush trip before, but we're going to do it again. We haven't done it for a while, so, and they're always different. So, but there. So yeah, pop some hearts in there for Mr. Brett. There we go. Pop some hearts in there for Mr. Brett. Feel free to do the same, ladies and gentlemen. Give us some virtual hugs all the way and show the love of the community there. And there we go. Let's go new flight here. And we're just going to do a bit of casual ATC for today's trip. I'm going to see if anybody else is actually in the map. No. No one's flying with us today on the SayIntentions, but we're going to use some VFR ATC operations today. Anywho, I wonder who's actually using SayIntentions as a whole at the moment. Intentions map. Put a yes in the chat if you think you're going to be affected by the FSLTL changing the API over to. So if you've got any products that are using that, put a yes in the chat to see if that's going to affect you or you think it's going to affect you. Listening live, I think that's the one. No. This one. Who's actually around at the moment? There we go. 646 flights are on at the moment. Anybody flying around near us? Apart from me. I know there's a few people. Some dude's in a big airline. Oh, he's got a passenger damaged seat and equipment. Holy cow! Someone's he's got a restrain a passenger. That'd be so much fun. Oh, actually, he's not near us. We're over here. There we go. We got some dude over. Oh, Mr. Spicejet. That's Marcus Simmer. He's still running his Spicejet. Hey, Marcus, did you go and actually take off your doobie whackers? And then you've got obviously Oz over here. So yeah, and then heaps of people are flying around in Europe at the moment. So. How is the puppy going? Puppies are going all right. Rosie's eyes are not because eyes got infected. So they're starting to clear up now. So she's been on medication for what, 5 days now? So, which is usually about the normal time. So she's starting to jump around a little bit. Kirby's starting to feel better with her legs. She's starting to jump up on the couch and stuff now. So that's all good. And I'm going to book Fabian in for her operation this week. So it's all about the dogs. It's all about the dogs. I have to change my doobie whacker indeed. Do you know what I'm talking about though? The doobie whacker in the menu so it doesn't run off sim brief. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The doobie whacker. Oh, who let the dogs out? Yes. They're adorable though. When they want to be. All right, let's get some sim sounds in this thing. Let's see if I can remember how to actually start this son of a gun. Because it's been a long. No, actually, I won't sing the Enterprise theme song. Let's bring this out here. GTN750. No, I want some old school stuff is what we want. So we're going to change that to the 530 and the 530. So we'll put that in there. That'll give us 2 530s here. Doesn't have the 430 in this one. I would like it to run off the 430, but it doesn't. So we're going to do 2 of those. What have we got? Cloud, strobe effects. We'll leave that on there. Show the VR tablet position. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. VATSIM monitor all with comms. Oh, that's interesting. I remember that being there. Show dynamic registration still. That's there. Let's go to payload. We're going to go into some kilos. And I'm going to put in about 307 on each side. Wheel chocks, pitot heat covers. We left them all off. Make sure our engines are in good condition. Electronics, don't need to worry about. Cabin, we don't need to worry about at the moment. And I've got phase set to real, but I actually don't know. Where's the Hobbs on this thing? Is there a Hobbs meter on this? There is. I just got to remember where it is. I can't remember. Oh, actually, this won't have any Hobbs time on it anyway because I just installed it. So, but yeah. I have to change my Dubiwacker. I think I already read that before. So yes, we are in this guy here. Make sure that I did some views. Sure they're all working. Sim's working super smooth again. There we go. All right, that looks all right. Looks all right. All right, so let's see if I can yet remember how to actually start this. Where's the friggin' battery? Man, this is going to be crap, man. Because I won't remember how to start this. There we go. All right, battery source. Oh, not evil. Adorable comes with a cost. Thank you, Mr. Evil.
Adorable comes at a cost, Shane. Oh, and Shane let the dogs out and in when needed.
That's what Mrs. Oz says. She said to say when she married me, she said to say adorable comes with a cost. So yeah, that really resembles yeah, I really take that to heart. Thank you, Mr. Evil. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Let's drop some sparkling and all that sort of stuff in the chat there. Drop some holy lilies. Very kind of you to keep the stream alive. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Yes. No simming for me, says Phil, at the moment, as my internet is only working at 1% or it's of its normal speed. Holy cow. Hopefully it's only something simple like a phone call rather than have to buy a new modem or they have to send some technicians out. But Evil, thank you very much for the super chat. It's very, 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 very kind for you. I appreciate it. So, all right, well, let's turn the bats on and we're going to turn on the nav lights and we're going to turn on the strobe light to actually do the starting here. So is it a fault in my... It's a fault in your area. Okay. Well, hopefully that won't take too much for them to fix it. All right. That's cool. We're going to change this over to degrees Celsius and change that one over to degrees Celsius. Holy cow, it's friggin' hot in this thing here. Alrighty. What else do we want to do? Just got to get this stuff ready to go. That's going to go to... Oh, actually, I'll start it on the feather. And we'll start that in there. Cool. All right. What else are we doing? We're going to stick that to auto select. And we're going to turn that to on from memory. And then I'm just going to start this thing. I'm thinking I'm just going to start this thing from memory. All right. Starter's going to go on. Please start turning around. All right. I think I remember how to start it. Oh, we didn't even hot start it. How good's that? How good is that? First time. I haven't flown this thing in ages. And we didn't even hot start it. Been doing lots of ETS. We got Charlie in a helicopter there. Nice. Generators can go over to main and ignition can go to auto. I think it's the starter that's got to go off from memory. We'll turn on these guys here as well. I think that's all I need to do then. And we're going to put that in all the way. And then I need to go to do radio master on, and that can go on. And there's a button under here from memory. Turn the EVISs on. And we're going to let everything fire up. We're going to go down here. I'm going to turn the inertial separator on while we're down at the bottom. And then I'm going to do something with the bleeds. Bleeds can go on. It's amazing how you can remember how to fly something. Air conditioning can go on because we need that. And 1 GPS. 2 GPS. That was me being the count, by the way, if anybody was wondering. Cabin temperature, let's turn that down a little bit. And fans can go onto auto. And we're at 37 degrees Celsius. Holy cow. Let's see, hopefully 36. That's starting to go down already. There we go. Does that have to go on auto? I can't remember. I'm just going to leave that on auto. I can't remember. Oh, that's what I was meant to be. It was meant to be it was the count, man. It was the count. All right. Waiting for these GPSs to do the GPS stuff. Can I actually load in... Oh, I didn't make a flight plan anyway. So I'm just going to have to go and put one in at a time. Is what we're going to have to do here today anyhow. But we might speak to the ATIS and all that sort of stuff and find out what's going on. Are we on real time here today? Let me have a look. I think it should be real time. Oh, man. Stop pressing shit. Oh, this flight simmer. There we go. Cool. Cool. Let's listen to the ATIS.
Blowing is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions.
Information hotel.
Advise on initial contact. You have information hotel.
27. QNH 1008.
La Palma Airport.
Transition altitude 80.
0900
Departing runway
Zulu.
18.
Arriving and departing runway 18. Wind 200 at 12. Cav OK. Temperature 27, dew point A. QNH 100A.
Let's just get out of that. What have we got here? We've got the ramp. We don't need to speak to the ramp. We're going to go over to the tower. And then we're going to request the taxi to the active runway for a departure. And we are going to be flying to... let's go to the menu. Actually, let's go to let's actually go to direct. And exclamation mark flight plan. Flight plan. And where are we flying to? Golf Charlie Hotel India. Golf Charlie Hotel India. Hero in the Canary Islands. That's where we're going to. I won't bother putting any plans in. And let's change this guy to here. Give us our distance. Hope you are going okay tonight, Brett says. Mr. Michael from Canberra. Yeah, we all hope he's doing a little bit better. Alrighty, over to... No. Oh, there's a ground here. Alright, let's go over to the ground. How do I actually change radios? Oh, shit. What did I just press? I'm just going to put that on 4. I don't know what they're going to give us. 121.8. Okay, cool. La Palma ground. This is TBM850. We want to taxi to the active runway. We're going to be doing a VFR to Golf Charlie Hotel India.
TBM7766, La Palma ground, runway 18 taxi via Romeo 1, Alpha Romeo Charlie. Expect runway 18. Advise when ready for departure. Confirm VFR to GCHI.
It sounded a little bit different, but anyways. Okay, we'll taxi runway 18 via Romeo 1, then Alpha, then Romeo, and then Charlie. We're expecting that runway 18, and we'll advise when we're ready for a departure from 7766. La Palma ground, we're ready to taxi. Just confirm we've got permission to make our way down runway 18.
TBM850, runway 18 taxi, via Romeo 1, Alpha, Romeo Charlie. Expect runway 18.
All right, proceed to taxi to runway 18, Romeo 1, Alpha, Romeo Charlie. Expect runway 18, 7766. All right, so we're going to taxi down the whole other end, but that's fine. And we're going to do... Where's the brakes on this thing? We're going to do a bit of a brakes test here. We're on feather, so she shouldn't go too quickly. There we go. What's going on here? Did I turn the pitot heats on? I didn't, so need to turn those on because I've still got some annunciator panels there in the beta inertial separator. Cool, that's fine. I'll leave those on. There's a ghost operating the trolley? What do you mean there's a ghost operating the trolley? Oh, she's... Oh, what's going on here? She's a little bit different than the Caravan. You got to give this thing a bit more juice than the Caravan. And she might be a little bit hard for you guys to hear because she's pretty silent actually. There you go. Actually helps if I put the prop in the right position though. Mr. RB Simmer, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. G'day, g'day, g'day. We're in one of my favorite aircraft of all time in the sim, which is the TBM. And it's the 850, not the 950 that has heaps of glass gauges on it. Yeah, it goes TBM. And we'll taxi our way down. So we've got to follow this all the way down. Pretty much down to the end. There's Brizzy Fiery. Century Caps there. I can see Clive. I can see Kanga. Zach! Mr. Joseph Speedbird, what's going on? Thank you very much. Hello to you, sir. Hi. That's all he says is hi. Thank you very much for the membership. I appreciate it very, very much. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. It's just not the same. It's just not the same when it's not an airliner. Even though this thing looks absolutely fantastic, it's just not the same when you do that shot there. What did they say there was the Barrow as well? We had that around somewhere. What was the Barrow doing? I forgot what it was. That's probably, I bet you I know who that's flying around. I reckon that's my good old friend Willie. How did I know it was going to be Willie? I knew it was going to be Willie. Willie should do quite well, actually, keeping up with us today, considering the small hops. All right, so we're going to use... I'm going to use this guy here for the zoom out map. That'll be the zoom out. This one can be the zoom in. Oh. That's as far as it's going to go in. Yeah. All right, so that was Romeo, then Alpha, and then we're going to make a turn here. So this should say Romeo. There we go. And then we're going to go on to Charlie. And Charlie's the runway by the looks of it. Yeah. La Palma ground. This is TBM850. We're holding short at Charlie. Do you want to pop us over to tower so we can enter the runway, please? Love SayIntentions.AI so much. Hey, Zach. Yeah. It's been a bit funny, actually. It did put me over to tower.
TBM766, contact tower 118.9.
Over to tower 118.9, 7766. They've done some really, really cool updates in the last couple of weeks with SayIntentions regarding sequencing and all sorts of bits and pieces. So super cool stuff that they've been working on. So once it was me saying, sure, we have nothing better to do. Once I had the really? Yeah, but SayIntentions it's crazy what they're doing now regarding the AI. It's just to make the realism better. They're really doing the finer points now, which is absolutely amazing. Things like it won't let you push back if there's traffic behind you and all sorts of stuff like that. So really making it super realistic. So, which is super nice. La Palma Tower, this is 7766 TBM. We're at Charlie, ready for runway 18. So hopefully it lets us enter and back taxi.
TBM7766, La Palma Tower, runway 18, cleared for takeoff, left hand.
La Palma Tower, this is 7766, clear to take off runway 18. Are we able to back taxi it down to runway 18, please? We use all the runway. Mr. Kevin, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. G'day, g'day, g'day. Let's turn some landing lights on. Oh, I didn't even turn the taxi lights on before. Good job. Good job, Oz Flight Simmer. Actually going to turn the pulse off, though. And we've got VFAR. All right, I'm just going to do it. I did. I confused the poor man, Mr. Butts. Like, we've got enough room to take off from here, do we? Oh, we got plenty. We're in friggin' TBM. I might just take off here. Might just take off here. Considering we're just flying VFAR, so we can pretty much do what we want to do. Once we get over here. Evening aviators. What's going on, Mr. Bubba from Braun? Welcome to the stream. Now, I've obviously got scenery for all this area here, but I didn't bother installing anything in. I couldn't be bothered today. Got plenty of room, yeah. Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads. Do a bit of trimming. And we're even just going to do a slow rotation takeoff here. And it look after the engines. 60 knots. There's 80 knots. We're going to rotate and get out of Dodge. Plenty. Absolute plenty. Oh, that wigged out the camera when I was on that view. There we go. Flaps going up now already. And we're going to get rid of the inertial sep. Put that back up. And then we're going to cruise down this way. And I'm just going to jump over to CTAF shortly. But yeah. Hopefully it tells me we can move over. There we go. Nice little ascent out of here. Shit, I pressed that wrong button. I've got a stupid bound button on here and I keep pressing it. It's not that one. No, it's that one. I gotta watch it because it does something really, really weird. Hey, Paulie, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. G'day. It's like it's bound twice to something, and I always keep forgetting I need to fix it up. So, Mr. Udi Amor, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. G'day, g'day, g'day. Come on, chase plane. La Palma Tower, this is at TBM850, so we're good to jump over to the CTAF now. You've forgotten about us.
TBM766, remain with tower until clear of the control zone.
Apparently not. He's still the captain. He's still the captain. There must be another. How many, Okay, we've just got one more to go. Then we'll be out of his way. Mamma mia, heading to New York City this morning. Plane spotting. Ooh. What? Plane spotting on your day off when you're playing virtually like plane spotting, but not plane spotting. You know if I mean? Remember how to run this auto pilot. Your adapter is on, pilot is on, nav is on, and alt is on. There we go. We're going to stay at, well, we were going to stay at 4,000. Just going to arm this guy. We're going to go to VS though, and then we're just going to, oh, we were going to go VS. Is there a VS down on this thing? There is. There we go. We're going to go back down to 4,000, please. There we go. Because we're too high. Cool. T's and P's are all in the green. We're literally cruising here. We're not even forcing this engine to do anything that it doesn't need to do. And we're just going to be chilling pretty much the whole way through the evening. Sounds like a pizza day, Mr. Paulie. Sounds like a pizza day. I've definitely got a conflict on the button that I want. Yeah. It's getting used on friggin' everything. No wonder it's getting confused. What else could I use it on? What's N getting used for? Nothing. There we go. Why is it toggling? Why are you friggin' toggling, you baboon? Hey, sackhead, what's going on? It's toggling on me. Friggin' hate when this shit does this. I've got it obviously set in the menu of the friggin' sim for it to do that, and then I just set it again, and that's why it was toggling on and off with CP, so being a pain in the backside. But I hope you're doing well, Saki. Yeah, are you doing the Monday night shenanigans tomorrow? We're in the Canary Islands today. We're in the TBM. Some friends want to do some GA, so we're sort of just touring around the islands, doing touch and goes and full stoppers and all that sort of stuff like that. So hope so. So if you are following at home, these are the routings today. So 49 nautical mile trip for the first one, and then 34. We might just do a touch and go over this one, and then 29 might do a touch and go on that one, and then 60 nautical miles I believe is our longest trip. Actually no, that one's going to be longer, so there's a few legs in there today, so that's what we're doing. Hope so. Well, I hope so I can work in the background and heckle you at the same time. That's usually the plan. Have I tried the Kodiak? No, I haven't. You said that, Dave. No, I haven't. Only because I've got the what do you call it? Got the caravan, so I was like, I don't need both. A few legs, yeah. Sometimes a few legs are better than two. But yeah, no, I'm not planning on picking it up. Already spent my extra pennies this week on shipping for wing control. So, man, that hurts when I know how much shipping costs. That hurts when you press OK on that one. It's still annoying me. It's still annoying me. I haven't got over it yet. So hopefully you guys had a weekend. Not sure what you got up to. Me and Mrs. Oz, we go to a place every Sunday morning for breakfast because we're up super early. So we usually get up at like 6:30 on a Sunday. Don't know why. So we're out having breakfast early. Junior was still in bed, living the life of luxury of a teenager. And I was, I have just an avo and toast with one egg. Is generally what I have, just a small thing. And I saved my egg to like the last bit, and I'm cutting it. And then for somehow my poached egg fell off the plate, bounced on the table, bounced on my leg, then hit the ground. Didn't even explode or anything. It was still in the bowl. I was devastated. I left that whole thing right to the end to smish it all in the avocado and the spinach. I was devastated. Yeah, I went to the Kia instead of the Caravan. Roger, I get ya. I had lightning off my wing today at 3,000 feet fun store, chasing us back to the field. Ooh. So you went out and did some real world flying? I might have to hit you up for a loan chase, T, if you can afford flying lessons. Holy cow. Yeah, it just has one egg. Yeah, it just does. That one just has one egg. So it's a avo and feta combo on sourdough. I get an extra slice of toast, and it just comes with one egg and a small piece of bacon. It's all you need, really. It's all you need, because I'm a fat bastard anyway. Videos from the hangar and Discord, cool. I will check it out probably tomorrow and see what's going on. I was shocked when I started shipping my 3D prints through Ozpost, so I only supply within Australia, and even that's through the roof. Captain Kookaburra, yeah, see, because I ship internationally all the time, my friend, I am on the highest discount level that you can through Australia Post. So they have different bands. They have a band 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. When you ship international, it's really easy to get into band 5, which provides quite large discounts. But that being said, it's still bloody expensive to ship. But for the little thing that's coming for wing control, they charge $43. I can't remember what it was. Bubba from Broad might remember how much it was. It was like $43 Australian or US or whatever. It's just way too expensive for what it is. It's because they're using FedEx, which is super expensive. But yeah, to ship the best for me, whenever I get someone that buys something in Australia, Captain Kookaburra, I just like do a fist pump, because it's like a quarter of the cost of an international shipping. So, but yeah, the postage, I'm waiting for them to do postage. We'll probably have some sort of extra fee put on due to fuel prices, and the street is closed. Or is it open? No, it's closed. It depends what TV station I'm talking to. So tomorrow it might be open again. No, it's closed. But yeah, I'll check out that video. Obviously, we're still on tower side. La Palma Tower, this is TBM850. Just confirming you still want us to stay with you on this frequency.
TBM766, affirm. Remain with tower until clear of control zone.
He sounds like he's part of the Colombian cartel. Yeah, well, your product margins would be that much. Yeah, our margins are low. They're small. Yep. The thing is, I can't do markets or anything like that because people don't want to buy the flight sim gear at a market. It's not really a market type of product. It's more for the flight sim audience, so it just wouldn't be worthwhile. But yeah, shipping takes a lot out of the margins. Also, we kind of need planes out in the in-sim marketplace because every day is just the same MS scenery products and random scenery, not all the good stuff. Are you talking from just what, an Xbox scenario, Mr. York, or you're just talking about clearly just the in-sim marketplace? I assume you're talking about from Xbox. There hasn't been much releasing of late. Actually, it depends on what side of the bed a certain person gets out of a bed any given day. What does that mean? Just in general, yeah. There's not getting released. And do you know what? From the looks of it, I just think they're concentrating on the PlayStation 5 at the moment. I feel like that's where they're concentrating their efforts on at the moment, probably because they feel like they can, you know, they didn't look after the people well enough over there, or they are we here? We are here, and we're still on the tower. I'm just gonna whack myself over. Oh, just in, but yeah, I feel like they're just looking after the PlayStation stuff at the moment. Maybe they think they can still get a lot of market share. Who knows? No one's on frequency. Alright, let's get that there. And let's go to... Oh no, it's on there now. Need another bloody pilot with me. Sorry guys, I can't read chat because I can't friggin' tell how low I am because it's friggin' glassy and glazy at the same time. And we're skimming over the water here like a goose. So I need to get some special altitude. We're doing fighter pilot style at the moment. Lucky I'm not getting controlled by anybody because I just switched that off for a second because I'm being a goose. Trimming. I mean, it kind of feel like they're gatekeeping a bit with with the party developers they're doing, especially with the. I don't know. I think what a lot of the third-party developers do is they make sure their stuff's actually really, really good once they release it before they put it on the marketplace. And also, a lot of the third-party developers probably want their stuff purchased from their own websites. Therefore, they don't have to pay fees to people on the in-sim marketplace. But I don't know. And I don't know how much work it is to actually bring something over to Xbox compatible as well. Where's the friggin' airport? Where's the friggin' runway? There it is there. We're directly into it. We're coming straight in. Hero traffic. This is TBM850. We're coming straight in to the active runway short final number 1. I have no idea what we're doing here. We're just going to come in super low. Actually, I can't even see. We've got too many nameplates on. Doing a shocking job at this approach, but anyways. Like the shittest approach you could have actually done, I just did. So hopefully the landing's going to be okay. Most unprofessional approach ever. Yeah, we got a little bit of a crosswind. Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. So I remember how to actually land this son of a gun. Just a smidgen of a crosswind. There we go. Still remember how to land it, but that approach was shocking. There we go. Mr. Nobody Important, what's going on? I think you're very, very important. But yeah, I don't know. It's just rubbish being put on the marketplace lately. You recovered well, yeah. I stuffed up the radio and I stuffed up the bloody the approach. But anyways, any landing's a good landing. Yep. Well, so long as you're not breaking the equipment. There was one dude that actually ripped the nose landing gear off one of the slings. I think when he landed, he was bouncing the front nose wheel. Not intentionally, but it just got out of control. We're just going to enter and keep going. That's a morning photo edit done. Good morning. What's going on, Mr. Willie? Welcome to the stream. G'day, g'day, g'day. Let me turn the separator on. I always forget that you've got extra buttons to press. She's been a bit of a handful, actually. Hero traffic, this is TBM850. We're entering and backtracking runway 16 from the Charlie. Hero traffic. Can you guys actually hear the plane? The TBM inside the cockpit's super soft. Actually, I forgot to put our next I forgot to put our next airport in, so I have to do that in a second. If someone could put in exclamation mark flight plan for me, that'd be much appreciated. Gee, I've got it. Got it. Saves the delay. Yeah, it's all right, Evil. Sorry, I forgot about the delay. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. All right, so we're going to Golf Mike is what we put in there. Oh, someone's wants to take off here. This Mr. Century Cap.
And can we delay that about 30 seconds for Delta 202?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. We do not allow delays here at Kennedy.
Can I get that recording of that sent to my email?
What is it? Charlie. Golf Charlie. Golf Mike. And I'm probably off the end of the runway here. No. Yeah, there's a delay. Oh. Actually need to stiffen up my rudder pedals for this thing. It's good for airliners the way that I've got them set, but not for smaller planes. Euro traffic, this is TBM850. We're just going to hold over to the left, waiting for the other TBM to depart runway 16. What's Century Cap doing? He's popping monos. Is he telling me to go? What's he popping? He's popping monos. We're waiting on you, fella. I was in beta. What's going on here? There we go. Oh, no. There you go. He's going now. It's popping monos. Euro traffic, TBM7766, entry lining up runway 16. Clear. Oh, I was about to say clear on the left, but no, here comes someone. I think they're going. Are they going to go? I don't know what's going on here. We've got TBMs everywhere. Hero traffic, TBM7766 runway 16 will be departing the aerodrome on the crosswind on climb at 4000 direct to Golf Charlie, Golf Mike, TBM 776 local traffic. Shit calls, but they'll do. Would be so. Yeah, you probably got like 5,000 shots to do. Hey, there's Willie there as well. 80 knots. Little rotate, tate. About 300 flaps going up. And we're turning to the crosswind. Bubba's like, I'll never do again. Hero traffic TBM7766 just passing through a 1000 on climb 4000 direct to Golf Charlie Golf Mike. A last call. Hero traffic. For £100 an hour, you're not complaining? That seems a little bit cheap, doesn't it? For like that would be considered as a bargain in Australia to get your wedding photos done, like an absolute steal. You're looking like 3,000 to 7,000, probably more. Like it was 3,000 back when I got bloody married. I'm not a professional. Okay. From sunny Tenerife. What's going on, Stevie? Hope you're doing well. You'd be 10k plus now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was like 3 to 5, I think, when I got married, which was you know, eons ago. Here we go. Back in my day. Shut up, Mr. Benny Big Butts. There we go. Let's go on the VS. Oh. There we go. Get back onto the flight plan here. There we go. There's a Brizzy there. Shoots video, yeah, and prints, and then there's all sorts of special prints they could do. Canvases on the wall, or little boxes, wooden boxes with things, and then you don't own your photos, and then you got to pay another $1,500 to own your photos, and you know some people can pay $5,000 for their wedding photos, and that doesn't include owning the rights to their photos. Then they've got to pay another like $2,000 to bloody get the rights to your photos. It's just ridiculous stuff like that. It's crazy. All right, I know this is a short hop, but I'm just going to dash out. I'm yawning, so I need to go and make a quick cup of coffee because I'm actually dead tired. I never sell the rights to mine throughout my stock. Royalties have plunged since the AA slop has arrived. Doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me whatsoever. But I'll be back, guys. I'm just going to go and grab a quick coffee. Alrighty. Sorry about that. I'm tired. So I was getting the yawns. I thought I better not get the yawns. Alrighty, but we've got 19 minutes to go. Got some really dramatic music happening in the background. Don't know what that's all about. Don't really like this playlist. It's a shit playlist. There you go. This one might be a bit better. I feel like certain aircraft chase planes cinematics is just crap on certain planes. Like smaller planes like this, it's just crap on. It's not that good. It keeps defaulting and doing in-cockpit bloody camera shots and stuff. Now I say that, this actually doesn't look too bad. Oh, I was going to, if I was going to change anything close to that, I need 2 full frame cameras and significant telephoto lens. Yeah, Jesus Christ, professional camera stuff is just friggin' like, if you Bubba's like, if Bubba wants to pick it, I don't know if he can pick any more expensive hobbies than what he's got. Flight sim and camera stuff. Holy cow! Like, let's. This was Bubba a few years ago. All right. I'm just gonna type in the computer. This is the iPhone, by the way. Most expensive hobbies that I can take up. Flight simming and photography. All right, tick. We'll do those ones. Holy cow! Friggin' hell! I always think with people when you go to like their shows and stuff, and you see everybody with the friggin' big lens. I always think like, your Swatch is as big as my Swatch. Flight sim stuff doesn't hold a candle to the camera stuff. I know. It's crazy. Camera stuff just... But there's one thing though, cameras do... The camera gear, so long as it's in good nick, it's looked after. You know, things like your friggin' shutter count's low and you don't have mold and stuff in your lenses and all that. It keeps its value. That's for sure. Like, they don't seem to depreciate too much. I could be wrong, but that's sort of the feeling I get. Oh shit. I actually got to use the yoke here. Okay. Well, what are we talking about though? Like, are we, what sort of cameras are we talking about though? Are we talking about cameras I would buy or cameras you would buy? It's funny, the cameras I seem to look at that I would buy seem to be around about the same price. But the cameras you buy, maybe not so much. Nikon anyway, yeah. I don't know I know more of Canon and Sony's. I don't know Nikon. And my camera stuff is vague, only to a few models that I very, very basic with. So you know, Polaroid disposable cameras. Can you still get the disposable ones and send them in? Is that still a thing? What's this airport name? Like Gomorrah. Like Gomorrah. Lagoma traffic at TBM766 on a short final for a runway. Active runway. Goma traffic. Holy cow, we need to slow down. We're not even on the CTAF anymore, it's changed. There we go. We're just doing our own thing now. No, I don't want to get back on my flight sim screen, please. There we go. Get rid of the tone here, because his gear's going down. I'm actually going to do a touch and go here because I need to put the GPS coordinates in for the next thing. But it looks like the airport's going to fall off the side of the mountain here with these monstrous blocky Lego waves popping up everywhere. Remember back in the day, Benny, another back in the day, you would take your you would take your Fuji film or your Kodak film into the friggin' chemist to get them developed. People with camera that were brought up with camera phones would be like, "What the?" or even 24-hour developing. But yeah, people with camera that were brought up with camera phones, like if I told that to Junior and describe that to him, he'd be like, "What the? You did what?" It's like you never saw what the photo looked like until you actually paid money for it to be developed. He'd be like, "What the? You're speaking all English?" Oh, I pumped. We got heaps of ground effect here because I stuffed up. If this was me in the real world, I'd be definitely going around. But because we can use the beta, we'll be fine. Oh, Wizard Gaming says he remembers doing that. Yeah. Where is... Oh, there's... Where's that going to? Oh, this way. Taxi all the way back. It does, sort of. Does sort of. Jumara traffic, whatever the local name of this airport is, at TBM 7766 is clear of all runways. Let's just do the crappest calls ever. Disappointed looking at the blurry 2 weeks later. Yeah, or just stuff that's not in focus. So you wouldn't take a photo of your friends and then you've got this big panoramic view and just like one dot in there. Yeah. Also developed the high school. I also developed in high school. Wait, what are we talking about? Inspector. Local traffic TBM 7766 is entering and crossing active runway. Whoopsies. Mr. Mark Griffin, what's going on? I'm just doing my own stuff here at the moment. Seems to be. Actually, I should have stayed on the other side by the looks of it. Let's just taxi back here. We're talking about old school photography and how you used to get your films developed. I remember asking a camera for like my 11th or 12th birthday and getting a camera. Because that's what you asked for back in those days. We had digital cameras at school. A 3.5-inch floppy was inserted to the Polaroid. You are doing your best to be unhinged but hinged at the same time, Mr. Inspector. True politician. I have no idea what that one is, Mr. Important. I have no idea what that one is. Oh, there we go. I'm not sure if that's actually... I have a funny feeling that does not look like an airliner. Mark says hello to the whole group. When I was at uni, we still had dark rooms, mate. A day in that thing. What did you used to get up into the dark room? I'd wonder. Yeah, I remember high school had the dark rooms. People used to just go in there and fool around. Here comes, looks like Marcus is on his way. Let's see some rubber banding there. Let's just go through the pappy lights here and we'll wait on Marcus. Twin lens, oh, Roger, okay. I'm just going to go Roger, okay. Are we taking off? I'm going to wait. I think Marcus is coming this way, I think. I am going to take off soon, but I've got to program the GPS for the next island. So I'm just going to park up here for a quick second, then we're going to take off. You're referring to the chemicals? I'm developing feelings for you. Oh my god, I'm not even going to read that, you sicko. I don't know if Marcus is coming here or he's doing his own thing. I've just entered the runway then. It's so interesting with some of these default airports when they haven't gone through the world. Did they even... I didn't even hear about... Did they even... I don't think, unless I missed it, they didn't even talk about the world hub. Like it's a thing that's just never going to happen anymore. Oh, well. Where are we going to now? Like, the World Hub's great because people that like doing that stuff fix the all the airport signs and lines and all that sort of stuff. We're going to go to Golf Charlie Tango. I can't stop yawning. Holy cow! So tired. Golf Charlie Tango Sierra. I think where we're going. Rena Sophia. Oh, what the freak just happened then? 34 nautical miles. Marcus is in... Alright, we're not going to worry about what Marcus is doing. Heard the Oz is the next development. Yep, they're doing it. Australia's the next world update. +36 areas of interest, +29 points of interest, plus fixing up some of the other areas from World Update number 7, I think it was. 1 bush trip, 3 landing challenges, 2 low challenges. I've never done a low challenge. 2 something else or other. 6 bespoke airports. I think that's most of it. But a very 29 plus points of interest is pretty low. Like, they used to do like 90. Now they're doing 29. Lagomera Airport, this is TBM7766 rolling a runway 19. We'll be departing on the downwind leg to Golf Charlie Tango Sierra. Am I even going to the right way? I feel like I'm going to be flying the wrong way. Yeah, 29 additional to what Oz already had. Yeah. And they're going to go back and fix a bunch of stuff to, well, they've just said in general, they're going to fix up. So it's going to be...
Heard him. Think you can get us over to runway 30?
Yeah. If you come up here and show me where the throttle is in these things.
I'm starting not to like you.
I deserve that. They do, like, areas now. So I guess they're just doing... Areas means they're just putting the tin in the cities. Oh no, I'm just zoomed out like an idiot. Just disregard my stupidity. Sounds like a bloody drone about to do a kamikaze. PC, PS5. I'm running on a Casio satellite computer from the space station. Hey, Lazy, what's going on? We're simming off the solar rays is what we're doing. Claps up. And NASA PC. Yes. Raise the shields. No one calls shields better than Mr. Sulu. He actually, in my opinion, he yells out "raise the shields" better than anybody else, even better than Kirk. Local traffic, TBM7766, last call just passing 2,000 on our way to 4,000. Tracking Golf Charlie Tango Sierra, which is Tenerife Sur Airport, TBM7766. I haven't bought the A50, I fly the 950. What's the difference? Oh my god, Lazy. What's the difference? Alright. Let me just put this in terms without me going on a tangent for about 6 hours. But the difference would be going... Lazy, which country are you from? USA. All right, so it would be like going into a supermarket or a shopping, I don't know, whatever you guys call it, and buying like let me just see what's our friends in the US like to eat lots of. I can't think of it. It's been too long since I've been there, but yeah, it's like, hey, okay, all right. It's like this. Going over to the Goodwill and finding something out of the Goodwill bins would be the 950. Buying something off the top rack in Versace would be the 850, if I compared that way. One's a piece of poo. And if anybody does reselling, apologies. One's a piece of poo, and one's a work of art. That's probably how I would put it. It's not a jewel, Mr. Inspector. It's the crown jewel of TBMs in the sim. Yeah, one's made by a third-party developer, one's made by a Sobo with working title stuff. Notice that working title's actually doing the Embraer Probably because they've run out of work for him to do in the sim, I'm thinking. But we do have to take working title for all the default Garmin stuff works a lot closer to what it should do than what it was doing. So 850 is Elvis. 950 is... This was going to be interesting. Is a Ken Lee. You shitbag. I hope it doesn't work now. Hope it doesn't work. Suffering your jocks. Doesn't work. It's nice playing. Working title have done a great job for all the default avionics. There you go. Suffering your jocks. Look at it go. Inspector Brett goes smashes the MJ. As a Serenity. As a, you know, you got to have outside shots of the TBM when you got to listen to that. I like the glass 950 though. Yeah, I'm not a glass dude, except for when I fly planes in the real world. I want as much glass as possible because it's just so much. Thank you, Brett. Thank you for contributing to the stream. I appreciate you. I can't believe you recorded me in the shower singing MJ. Well, you know, you do have a talent, Benny. You've got talents. I'm just still trying to work out what they are, but you got talents, my friend. Shane wears glasses. He doesn't like looking at them. I don't wear glasses all the time. Well, pretty much. Like 70% of my life I wear glasses. I need to go and get my eyes tested. I had them tested, what, last time? 3 years ago? They're hounding me. They keep hounding me. So I got to go and get them tested again because I know I need thicker glasses. There's the talent for fame. Yeah. Well, you know, they did say that I was going to be a talented superstar in the music world, but we all know the story about that. So I won't need to go into it again. How I gave up my destiny and career of making millions of dollars and fans all over the world and a, you know, immaculate modeled, chiseled body. You know, and liposuction on the weekends, Botox during the week. Ah, the life that I gave up to pursue my passion in flight simulation. Could have been, but geez, glad I stuck to my guns, and I don't regret it one bit. One bit. Age comes for all of us. I recently got a double whammy, distance and reading glasses. Holy cow. You're definitely going to be Prime Minister one day, Inspector, because now you are like all politicians, that you are crap at predicting the short term, what's in front of your face, and the future. Perfect politician. Wilson. What he said. Foot model will never be the same since you left. I never did any foot modeling. I think my feet would have had enough talent to definitely you know, be a feat that I could shaboom overcome. I like third-party aircraft, just not from MS Sceneries. MS Sceneries is not third-party aircraft. They are far from third-party aircraft. MS Sceneries is spamware in the in-sim marketplace, is what they are. Unfortunately. There's Mr. Duffy's. But by the sounds of it, I spoke about it in the video. It sounds like and Jorg did mention this in a interview with a like a YouTuber, and he mentioned that that the PC and the Xbox marketplace wasn't curated, but they'll probably curate the PS5 one to try it out. They didn't want the other one curated because they didn't think that the flight simming community would want that, which I completely understand that line of thought. But when you got from one extreme to the other, I think it does need a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. There does need to see some quality control in there. Like Captain Spam. Yeah, but you know what? Captain Spam used to make great aircraft. Until whoever was doing the system side of things stopped doing the system side of things. I'm trying to get SayIntentions to keep me on the CTAF in Tenerife here, but it wants to keep putting me back into ATC because obviously it's a Class D or Class C airport or whatever it is. So it's cracking the shits with me because it's trying to do the right thing and I'm trying to do the wrong thing. So I actually might disconnect from it. I actually turn it all off at the moment just so I can chill. I don't feel like using ATC today anyway. Because I'm being lazy, pilot. Leave these on. Slow down a little bit here. So we're going to across the streams. It looks like when you cross the streams, you do this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Looks great. Nothing classy about this stream. Oh, Mr. Brett. Oh, that was Inspector. Why do they allow that junk? Because it's not curated. So whatever small things they have, they're passing them. And obviously Microsoft is making money out of every sale that they do. And for whatever reason, the guys at MS Sceneries people must be buying the stuff because they've been doing this for years and years and years and years. So obviously they're making money from it. You know, they're going and getting someone, or they're paying for third-party 3D artwork, and then going just whacking the same process and the same code in for all their planes, and then whacking it on the in-sim marketplace. And you know, if 100 people buy that plane, that's a piece of dog shit. They might be making money out of it, and they seem to do it on. They do a lot of planes, so. But yeah, they wouldn't be doing their own 3D modeling. They'd just go and buy it, or go to a company that does it for them on the cheap, and do half-hearted stuff. That's probably what's happening. but I can't 100% commit to that. That is all speculation on my part. There is no truth or fact or matter to that whatsoever. Is the TBM in the marketplace for Xbox? Can someone go and have a look? Is the TBM in Xbox? Pretty confident it is. If someone could happen to check, that would be amazing. I really would appreciate if someone could do that. If they're not simming. What are we going to do? Avoid them like play and check out the video. I'll just flight sim. Yeah, I'm not the only one that's done one of those too, Evil. Simblitz did a good one of those. His is probably better to go and watch because it's more current than mine. But mine was a bit different than his. I went and grabbed the top 5 rated worst aircraft in the in-sim marketplace. So it was the Captain Sim Hercules and a bunch of MS Scenery aircraft and something else. Hang on. Is the Square TBM 850 in the in-sim marketplace for 2024? Yes, Black Square TBM is fully compatible for Microsoft Flight Sim 20 and designed. Yeah. But is it in the in-sim marketplace? Yeah, nonga. Oh, let's go to AI mode. Oh, it was pending final approval. Is it actually in there? I'm pretty sure it would be in there. I would have mentioned it in one of my videos. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Thank you, sweet. All right. What we're going to do is... Shit, that's not going to work. I'm going to do something off the cuff here. Just bear with me a few seconds. Drag that off there while it acts all weird and wonderful. Hang on. Put my face on here for a second. Actually, better if I do it this way. Alrighty. All right, I'm going to pop a giveaway in here. It's going to last for the next 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. What we're going to do is we're going to give away a TBM850 from Black Square, or if you've already got the TBM850 and you're on PC, you can, and you don't have the Caravan, you can choose the Black Square Caravan. But if you are on just Xbox, because I'm trying to keep this as best as I can, it's just going to be the TBM850. So that's what we're going to do. So giveaway is going to cost 200 Oz coins and a maximum of 10 tickets. It's going to go for about a half an hour, and then we'll draw it at the end of a half an hour. Anybody can win it. Maximum of 10. Giveaway is open. Just exclamation mark giveaway. If you don't know what Oz coins are, there's something that sits virtually that have been growing cobwebs for quite a long time. I said that I would actually do a giveaway for the Black Square 208, but because we're in the TBM, we'll just include the TBM. So you can put in exclamation mark, I'll just follow what everybody else is doing. The more times you watch, donate, or whatever to the stream. It hasn't started yet, Inspector. I haven't hit the button on it yet. It will, what was I going to say? Yeah, more times you watch and stuff like that, you accrue coins. So, and then you can use those to when we do giveaways, which have been very rare these days because Oz Flight Simmer's pocket's a little bit tighter like everybody else is for what's been happening in the world. But we're going to do this right now. So, starts now. It's open. It should pop up. There we go. Giveaway for a TBM850, a Black Square, or the Black Square Caravan 208. So you can choose between the 208 or the TBM if you're not on Xbox. If you're on an Xbox, you can just choose the TBM850 because the Caravan's not in there. If you're on PlayStation 5, I can't help you. There we go. Hang on. Hang on. Did I make a mistake? Yeah, it is 10. Maximum tickets you can get is 10. Inspector's in there, Evil's in there, Brett Plays is in there, Benny Big Bucks is in there. You can, if you want to, you can enter it and you can give it away to someone else. So if you already got both of those, like me, and you can just enter it. And if you win, you can say, hey Oz, I want to give it to this person. So go and burn some coins. Like the amount of coins that you can burn on this is like nothing compared to what a lot of you guys have. So now we're into the beta. No, you can't do a giveaway 200. Lazy. Each ticket costs 200, so you can do exclamation mark giveaway 10. And if you do exclamation giveaway 10, it will charge 2,000 to your Ozcoin account. Mr. Jonathan, welcome to the stream. Yeah, 10 max. All right. We are going to put in, excuse me while you guys are doing giveaways. And I'm just going to say, I'm just going to say, big thank you to Flight Sim Mods for sponsoring today's giveaway. If you don't know who Flight Sim Mods, you should go and check them out. Someone could put the exclamation mark Flight Sim Mods. They got the biggest sale ever, and they're massive supporters on anything we do here on the Oz Flight Sim channel. So they are sponsoring the giveaway. All right, so exclamation mark flight plan. What do we fly into? So now we're going to Golf Charlie X-Ray Oscar by the looks of it. Golf Charlie X-Ray Oscar roads. It's not like roads that are actually in the what do you call them? I don't know what does that though. It's a bit weird. I just realized Have I got this on auto tanks? I hope I do. No. Where's the fuel gauges on this thing? I think they're around here somewhere. Where's the fuel gauges? Engine oil, fuel gauges, fuel gauges. Where are the fuel gauges on this thing? Left, I'd say the right must be behind there, so it looks like it is doing what it should be doing. Cool. All right, let me have a quick look to make sure things are going in. Okay, so Inspector's in there, Evil's in there, Mr. Brett Plays is in there, Benny Big Bucks is in there, Gav's in there, Mr. York is in there, Captain Kookaburra's in there, Mark Griffin's in there, Nobody Porton's in there, and Hey Lazy's in there. We got 51 people watching, and we've only got like 12 people entering the giveaway. So if you want to enter the giveaway, you don't know how to do it, just yell out, and we will have a bunch of people here that would help you enter the giveaway, so you can win something. My delivery should be here on Thursday. What do you mean on Thursday? Are you joking? I swear, actually, what I think's happening, Evil, Australia Post, is that due to fuel pricing, I reckon they're actually making sure that they don't send stuff unless they have got a full plane or they've got a full truck. Because I've noticing that things to get around in Oz is actually taking longer than what it usually would, especially this time of year when there's not much going through the postal system. Like, it's not exactly like it's not in a holiday time. You watched that beautiful face for 8.5 hours? Yeah. Just wait till you've watched it for, like, 1,000 hours. then face and beautiful probably wouldn't go together. I don't blame them, no. But so long as stuff is getting to a particular place in the said time frame that you've paid for is fine. So long as it's getting there within, if it's standard post, it's getting there within 5 business days and not any longer, I don't have an issue with it. But usually something that would go to WA from here should take 3 to 4 days, depending on what time I actually put it in the post. So postal pickups are at 10 and 3. So if I put something in the post at, say, 9 o'clock, it will be down in Brisbane that afternoon already, getting to dispatch to where it needs to go to around Australia. If I put something in there and it gets picked up by 3, it won't get to Brisbane until the next day. W's base, yeah, it's actually doesn't take that long to get the stuff to WA. But I just have a feeling they're sort of, making sure every truck's full and stuff like that, so they're not wasting fuel. You got to think, for a company like Australia Post, holy cow, being something to do with freight, their energy bills when it comes to fuel and stuff like that would be super expensive. Gears going up. Mr. York, hey Oz, do you think you expand your content and try to aim for more subs? How do you mean subs? Subs for what? Like memberships or just subscribers? Or I'm not 100% sure. Collins class? No, I don't think he's talking like that. Subscribers, like what, to go to 200,000 subscribers or something? Is there a giveaway? Yeah, Mr. Dave Cleary. We're going to give away, I'll come back to you on that, York. I just want to explain to anybody that doesn't know. So we, exclamation mark giveaway, and then it's 200 a ticket and maximum of 10 tickets for your Oz coins. We're giving away either a, if you're on PC, you can grab the Black Square 28 Caravan or the TBM850. If you're on the InSim Marketplace Xbox, you can get the TBM850. So one of those. As for subscribers, I'm not, do you know what? I'm not too fussed about subscribers, because for the type of content that I make, I think 100,000, around about 100,000, it starts really, well, at about 90,000, it really starts to taper off. And for people that are actually active, looking at YouTube content and stuff like that, when it comes to flight simulation, for like the day-to-day and the week-to-week simmers, about 100K is probably where the active base is. Obviously, if they made a 2028 sim and I started doing news content on that and the sim was really big, then I would pick up a lot of casual subscribers. But to be honest, I'm not really pushing and looking at growing subscribers. Like, I wanted to hit 100,000 subscribers. We got the plaque. We still haven't done all the giveaways for that yet. I'm not too fussed, to be honest. I'm more than happy just to, you know, I've got too many projects that I've gone and done, flight simming, non-flight simming, that, you know, I'm probably more at the point where I just want to make content and do stuff that makes me happy. And if people enjoy it, great. If they don't, I'm not too fussed. Hopefully that sort of answers the question. And plus, I'm an Aussie who's an old bugger who wants to subscribe to me, seriously. Like, no one wants to look at my fat ass face and go, oh, I want to subscribe to that. Like, and also content's changed as well. People, you know, new generations that are getting into YouTube look at YouTube differently than what my generation does. My generation doesn't mind long form content and stuff like that, where you've got other younger generations have been built on short form content and just doom scrolling. So it's just different. So I don't know. I don't really have an answer, and I'm sort of not going out of my way to, you know, to keep growing the channel is always nice, but I'm not like going, I'm going to go and get 1 million subscribers, or I'm not going to start doing content like, say, Swiss 001, who does different type of aviation and flight sim content. You need to do that sort of stuff to really grow your channel massively, and that's not like the stuff I want to do. I'm too old for that sort of stuff. You mean not needed? No, Kerbinator, it's gone the other way. It's gone the other way. So there's been a massive revolt on YouTube for AI slop. So AI slop come into it, and then YouTube obviously received a lot of kickback from it, and I believe what they've found is that people don't want to watch AI slop. They just don't want to watch it. So YouTube's actually going through and deleting a lot of AI slop channels at the moment. And also, if you are in the algorithm, it will pick it up if you're doing AI, and it won't push it out as much. Like, it knows that people want to watch real people and stuff that's being put together. So yeah, are we still going to see AI in YouTube? Yeah, absolutely. But for the meantime, people have really spoken with their viewership on YouTube and say they don't want it. So that's one big thing that I see that's happened in 6 months. And I'll tell you what, if I actually put any AI stuff, even if it's just like an 8-second reel for a bit of fun in my content, people just light up in the comments and just go, "Can't believe you put slop in your videos." They just don't like it. So yeah. Use AI thumbnails. Yeah, there a lot of people using AI thumbnails. Like, I get that. Sometimes AI thumbnails can do really detrimental to your viewership, but that being said, if you use it properly, it can be all right. So I've done a couple that have done really good, and then I've done some that's really bad, but I'm just not. I use AI for different things to help me with things in the background, but I actually don't use AI to do any of my content creation. I messed around with it, but I'm not using it currently at the moment. But do I use AI for certain things? Yeah, absolutely. I think AI is fantastic, but it's used in the right way. Mr. A320 Simulations, welcome, sir. We're going to have a massive crosswind on this next landing here because I am flying with lots of... Actually, this is going to be a tailwind if I hook it in this runway here. I've got a feeling. So unless something sort of evolves and changes, but yeah, I wanted to put some AI stuff in my videos just to do little funny skits and make things fun. But yeah, people hated it. So maybe my AI was just shit. I don't know. But people hated it. Nice scenery. Where are we? We're in the Canary Islands, Dave. Oh, we're going to have to slip our way in here too. You can use AI to check your news scripts. Oh, yeah, it's not that great, to be honest. Like, I've even got it. Can you write a video review the way that Oz Flight Simmer does it? And it gets really friggin' it gets really Aussie and speaks really ochre in the script. Like, "G'day, mates. It's Oz Flight Simmer here. Today, we're going to take a look at some four-wheel drives and how they're going to beat kangaroos in the bush. Let's just jump into the preview and have a banger of a great time." That's like what it's like. Even if I put my YouTube link in there, that's what it's like when it does the script for me. I'm like, oh my god. It's a bit like Russell Coit on friggin' methadone or something. That sounds about right. Piss off. It sounds like a drunk Robert Irwin. Russell Coit. Oh, he absolute a legend. Old Colin Carpenter, Russell Coit. Can't get any better than that. Good impression of Aussie man. Yeah. Maybe I should. Maybe I'd actually start getting good reviews and stuff if I get AI to make scripts like Aussie man, because he's an absolute legend. I love Aussie man, especially when he's like doing takeoff of animals and stuff. Actually, we're just gonna put the flaps up a little bit here. I'm reading some of the comments there. I'm just choosing not to read them, by the way. I know you're taking out the piss on me. I can see them. Friggin' hell, it's bumpy around here. His shorts ripped off? No. No, but I have watched, you know how he does interviews with the movie stars and stuff? I love some of the movie stars when they're like, I don't understand what this guy's talking about. They have a blank face. Actually, I think that if you put in exclamation mark drop bear, that he's narrating the drop bear video. Actually,
Minimums 200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Brace.
Jesus,
brace.
pushed me off the runway, even though I'm putting the wing into the wind there. Anyway, let's just hover and get back into the bit of the center line a little bit. Jesus, how much left rudder do I need to use? That was a shit landing. Preparation is the key, and we weren't prepared for then. Yeah, but my approach was all wanky anyway. You want to have a good approach if you're friggin' trying to fly in with a crosswind, as you would know, sir. You just had a crash. Oh, Mr. A320, I don't know if you knew, but we're actually doing a giveaway at the moment. You're welcome to jump in. If you guys have just jumped in, hang on, I'm just going to go to my my lovely bald-headed face here. And see, a giveaway's got 7 minutes to go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. If there's only 12 in there. Out of 60 people watching, there's only 12 people in a giveaway. No, it wasn't the most stable approach. What is the giveaway, Mr. Wizard Gaming? Either the TBM850 from Black Square for Xbox or PC. And if you've already got it on PC, I'll do a Black Square 208. What's the giveaway? I just spoke about. Hopefully you grabbed it. It's only a couple hundred Oz coins. How do you enter? Exclamation mark giveaway and then a number, Willie. Space and a number. Maximum 10 tickets. You've got heaps of Oz coins, so you might as well just do exclamation mark giveaway 10. I have both planes. Can I cancel? Nah. If you win it, you can, nobody important. If you win it, you can give it to someone else. If you don't have Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, not worth entering then. Yeah. If you win, you have to fly 2 of them. But what's going on, Dave? Yeah, the reason why I just say you can't cancel because it's too hard for me to go back and, you know, put points back and all that sort of stuff, so don't worry about it. SA Premier strikes again. Yeah, absolutely. You want to sing out your 40th? If you get it, just do a redraw. Okay. The fish wife. Oh my god. I don't know. So if we win, Kenley comes to your house and bugs the crap out of you. Dave, I don't even think you could last 30 seconds with Kenley come to your house. Just saying. All right. Never won a plane before. Neither have I. Neither have I. All right. So that was a Golf Charlie X-Ray Oscar. The wife and I celebrated our 30th anniversary tomorrow. Oh, congratulations, sir. Are you taking time off away from work to spend it with the wifey? Hopefully. Golf Charlie Lima Papa. Golf Charlie Lima Papa. Grand Canaries? It might be. 61. Week off going to Massachusetts. Ah, going home. Going to spend time with the family by the sounds of it. Imagine being married to Willie for 30 years. Oh my god. That must be some lady. Sorry, Willie. Someone had to say it. Someone had to say it. When do you get the release papers? Dude, I shaved off my ponytail for her as well. Oh, really? It's gone. Oh, my God. Should do around the World Series. No, thank you very much. No, not into that. That's love. Yep, or torture, either one. I haven't put it. I should put it in 850 mode, shouldn't we? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, Tiger. That's the one I wanted. Clive, thank you very much for the dono. I appreciate that. Oh, I didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. I think Clive's our number one donator of the stream ever now. Clive, thank you very much. This is for you, legend. Guys, please put in the emotes in there for Clive. Each and every Sunday he drops in a dono. So thank you very much for doing that, Clive. I appreciate it. Donator. I don't know what I'm saying. Come on, Betty. Big butts. Doner kebab? I don't know, but thank you, Clive. I appreciate it. Well, he's dropped in the 62 as well.
More than twice as many months as I have been married. Love this crew.
Thank you, Willie. Appreciate it. We love having you with us. What's your language again? Kind of gentleman of the donor. Oh, entries stopped for the giveaway. You forgot to write. Well, if there's anything you'd like to write, Clive, I'll repeat it. I will repeat it. Is the T800 donator? Oh my god. See, I'm trying to do something nice and do a giveaway here, and you just treat me like this. I can't handle it anymore. I'm going home. All right, let's do this giveaway, shall we? Did anybody want to enter but they just missed out? If that is the case, oops. I'm gonna open it up for 1 minute. So I'm gonna allow entries for 1 minute just in case you missed out. I'm gonna allow entries for 1 minute. $50. Sorry, you gotta look at my face for the next minute. And I'm being lazy because my side hurts for when I fell out of the car. $30. $20. Not again. Fly out the other side. Yeah, that's actually, Dave, that's just not as silly as what it sounds. That's not as silly as what it sounds.
House has always been super helpful with his time and knowledge. Much appreciated. L.
L. Thank you, Mr. A320 Simulations. I appreciate it, guys. If you want to go and look at some great content, go. No, I don't drink. I don't drink. It was Sunday morning. We've just been out for Sunday breakfast. We're on our way to a market. But anyways, we've been through this. I'm not giving you guys the whole story because you'll just pay me out, and I learnt that from the whole wasp scenario. Anyways, I'm gonna press the food drunk. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna press the button here. We're gonna pick a winner, and the winner is. It'll pop up on the screen. Kerbinator! Congratulations, Kerbinator. You have won something. Where the hell did the L come from? I don't know. That's why it was a bit odd. That's why I sort of repeated it. Kerbinator, congratulations. I can't remember if you're on PC or Xbox. But either who or any who, just send me a PM in Discord. I won't answer you tonight, but I'll answer you tomorrow and we'll get it sorted out for you. PC, sir. Yeah, okay. So you can choose the TBM850 from Black Square or the just the base pack for the 208. But congratulations, sir. From our good friends over at G-Flight. Or J-Flight, I should say. Just Flight. And big thank you to Flight Sim Mods for, it will be the TBM. Oh, there we go. Flight Sim Mods for sponsoring that segment of the show. Seems so professional, doesn't it? But while you're here, go and check out this link. We've got a big sale on at the moment. Someone needs to buy something so we can pay for the TBM. That's how it works. Cash for comment. Pay for the giveaways. When you get a minute, look at my photos. I put in the 3D print channel. Tell me what you think. You paint? Okay, I will. I won't do it now while I'm streaming, though. Mr. Chubby Koala, what's going on? Don't tell me, Chubby, you just dropped in here because we just did a giveaway, so you might have just missed out on it. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Chubby. How's that mount of yours going? All good, I hope? Yeah, the 850's absolutely grand. I'm only sort of... oh, you just woke up. Oh, well, good morning to you, sir. Happy Sunday. I'm only sort of messing around with the 850 and not really flying it properly today, but it's amazing. Mount is great. Nice. Yeah, I have to say that the FS Mods 3D printing is awesome. None of this crappy flimsy product, solid, well-designed add-ons I have. The MCDU, the cam mounts, highly recommended. We needed to do... What's the name, Bubba? Over to you, Rhonda. It's like the morning show, and then they chuck in a Telmore scripted thing. Where they pick up something from, like, I don't know, the retractable hose. Never kinks, never wears, never tears, and when you shut it off, it retracts all the way back to a 2-meter hose, but it's actually 457 meters long when it's erected. But wait, the retractable hose folds up neatly and can be pushed underneath the bed. For 16 payments of $4.99, you can yourself own a retractable hose, and if you purchase within the next 5 minutes, bit like my Johnson. Oh, bugger off.
I need a retelling of your car story with eye illustration. At the moment, I am picturing a snake scaring you out of the vehicle.
This is the reason, Inspector. This is the reason why I'm not telling the full story about the car scenario. That is the exact reason why I'm not doing it. Because I know you guys. Yes. But if you purchase within the next 5 minutes, we will throw a set of... Oh, no, actually, it's going to get... We'll get cut off if I keep going. Did you trip over it? What, the retractable hose? Must agree, Bubba Rebon. Have the keyboard mount for the Moser quality. Oh, thank you, Kerb. Appreciate it. I've actually got stuff I've been prototyping over here. You can't see. It's literally a meter away of some new stuff that we've been prototyping today. Actually, I've done two lots or 3 lots of prototyping today. Never ends. There we go. Use Fusion 360. Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir. Yep. Absolutely. Costs an arm and a leg too. That's the thing is, Lazy, I don't have the Boeing yoke, so for me to mod off it, I have to buy it, and it's not cheap. So what do they cost? $600-700. That's a lot of that's selling a lot of Flight Sim Mods products because our margins are low to actually make that money back. So you're still on the freebie Fusion? Too expensive? Yeah, it cost me $150 a month Australian for Fusion 360. It's friggin' expensive, but it's a full CAD tool, so I need it. You've got to have stuff that's powerful to be able to do all the cool stuff. Good grief, yeah. So when people, and then my Adobe's not that far off it either. So when people go, oh, I don't want to pay for SayIntentions, I'm like, oh, it's chicken feed. Do you have a desk-mounted tablet holder? Do I have a desk-mounted tablet holder? For what exactly, Lazy? We do have holder, but for a tablet. A desk-mounted tablet holder. No. Not really. Mr. Pringles, do you stream on Twitch anymore, my friend? Do ya? Really? Do you, punk? No, but I tell you what, Lazy, the reason why I don't is because he's been here 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Been here 2 seconds. Is because there's like millions of them going around anyway. I don't need to make 1,000,001. Pay for Adobe CC. I have threatened to cancel that every year, so they give me a student rate. So they, yeah, I normally try to do the same, Inspector, but they wouldn't budge. The bloody buggers wouldn't budge when I went and did it last time. I don't get student prices, but I get a pretty good discount, and the buggers wouldn't do it this time. So I've left it for a few months, and I've had to pay full price for it, which is absolutely hurting me at the moment. So I've got to give it another go, but yeah. It ain't cheap when you're paying full price for the bloody buggers. Yeah, I don't want to, yeah, I've been working wonders. Yeah, I just don't want to go and learn them. Learn it, that's the thing. I've definitely looked at DaVinci. I would like to, but I just don't want to go and spend time messing around with it and learning it. That's the only reason why I haven't. To be honest, I've looked at it, and DaVinci is probably a way better option than the subscription through Adobe. All these things are too much for a retiree. Well, you know, that's why the thing is, people think, oh, you just, you know, you might just jump on, you do streams and people give you donations and stuff. Well, it doesn't work like that really, because there's, for what I do, I have massive overheads. To do all the flight sim mod stuff, and you know, like many businesses, there's always lots of overheads. But you have to do hoops to jump through, yeah. Have P1S, great machine. Yeah, they're pretty good. I was reading a bit more about the X2 that they've released and comparing the X2 with, or the XD or whatever they called it, with the P2S, and just sort of having a look at the main difference. And the main difference with that is there's a lot more finer printing on their latest one, because they bloody put 1.5mm belts on it, where the P2S they put 2mm belts on it. Oh geez, you'd be pissed off if you bought a P2S, considering the XD or the X2 is just like $100 more. Holy cow, considering they only got released 4 months apart. I definitely think the X2 or the XD, whatever it's called, I can't remember the name of it, is definitely the one to buy at the moment. But yeah, the P1Ss are absolutely fantastic for what they are. The X1C, I can't remember, whatever the name of it is, I forget. They've got so many printers now. Like, I've got three different bamboo types of printers. Figures and paint them. Oh, nice. Yep. Yeah, mine are wholly solely used for flight sim mods. Junior has his own P1S. He's had about 3 or 4 different printers, but he's got his own P1S, and he does all sorts of stuff on that one, figurines to whatever. So bamboo's great. Yeah, bamboo's the best. I wouldn't use anything else. We've used a bunch of different brands, and bamboo just works. Yeah. Has the hot end changing? But to me, I've got bamboo printers that do hot end changing, and if you're not doing multicolored prints, it really doesn't make any difference. But the main thing that I like about the new one is the belts are a 1.5mm, so which means your prints are going to look a lot better. Yeah, the only thing that I would say, Bubba, is just the quality of the prints are going to be a lot higher. So I would go and watch some YouTube videos. If you're deciding what to get, go and watch some YouTube videos of the new one versus a P2, and then that may help decide. For me, for what I would do, I either just manufacturing products or even printing like what Lazy's doing, it would make a massive difference in the quality. It does has limitations. Yeah, it gives you limitations on the bloody on the actual the heat bed too, being that it's got two thingos. So, but that's what Bamboo do. They make all their printers slightly different, So that means they're all good in one area, but then the other one's better in the other area. So, you know, people buy multiple printers. Like, it's done deliberately. It's because they're a business. Make a poo bin. Well, you kind of have to. Do you use? I use Fusion 360. It's payware, but you do have a bunch of freeware stuff out there. But if you want to learn CAD and do things properly, it's the pay ones are good to go. Good to go. But there's two different CAD tools that you can use. You can use ones that you just make blocks and join together, or you can use ones where you sketch. You do your sketching and so forth. So, which are the more powerful ones in my opinion, and that's something like Fusion. But you can get some stuff out there that's for free. Oh, the H2C. The H2C does, or the H2D, they do dual. I put my fucking gears down. Yep, 3 green. There we go. For a crosswind, that wasn't too bad. I do multicolored prints and also paint the models. At the moment, I'm doing a multicolored print and to watch the poop shoot. It doesn't clog. Yeah. Do you get upset when you look at your poop bin and see all that waste in there from... See, I don't get much waste because I print mainly in one color. But when I see Junior doing multiple colored prints, holy cow, such a waste. 6 hours in Imola, the real racing. Did you see my Alonso one? Oh, poor Alonso. Like this is going to be his last year of Formula One, and he's just. They've just ruined the Formula 1 cars, and he's just basically driving a bathtub with friggin' wheels around friggin' circuit that vibrates, and he can't even finish a race. With a guy that's done so much racing, he's got to finish his Formula 1 career in a piece of dog shit. I feel sorry for him. Guys, I'm not going to fly the last leg because my eyes are just hurting because I'm just tired and I have dry eyes, so I'm just going to finish it from here. So we're gonna shut this plane down the easy way. I'll have to go and get some drops for when I'm streaming. Even Max is going to drive in the 24. Yeah, because he's probably going to do more offside driving this year than any other year because like he does a lot, but because he's like Formula 1 shit. Don't blame him. Don't blame him. When you see the cars going down the straight and then they run out of battery juice and then they start slowing down on the helmet cam or on you know, I look at that and I go, the cars actually don't look too bad until you get the on-camera views. And it's like, don't do the on-camera views because it just looks so povo. They've just ruined Formula 1. Absolutely ruined it. Don't shut off the TBM like I've done here. It's not the way to do it. Yep. Cheers, Oz. Have a great night. Yeah, I'm just finishing just a leg too early. A leg early tonight. What's happening this week, may you ask? We should have no... providing I don't have any more dogs sick or anything like this, we should have a normal week of streaming. So I'm not going to stream on Tuesday, but we'll be streaming on Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So the 3 days coming up this week, and I should have 2 videos out this week, news video and a hardware video out as well. I've got a couple of YouTube shorts coming too, guys, as well. So that's what's happening, and FS Mods might have some new products popping out too. So Oh, did I forget a member in there? Dave, no, I got Dave before. Thank you for that. So, yeah, we may have some new products if I get a chance to list them coming out as well. So, no F1 YouTube channel then. I love Formula One. I've pretty much watched every Formula One race there is live since I was 11. So, and just what they've done, I can see the way that they've done it. But the last two, basically when they got rid of the V8s and went to V6s and hybrid, they've just killed it. They just killed it. So, yeah, which is kind of depressing. But will I still watch it? Absolutely, I will still watch it. I'll still watch the Formula One. But yeah, they're going to have to make some changes this year, I think. See everyone. Thank you very much for popping in. Congratulations to Curb from winning the thing. Hit me up in Discord. I'll have a look at that tomorrow. And hope everybody has a great start of the week. How long is the stream been going? Oh, we nearly got to 3 hours. We had a longer one on Thursday. That was that, 5.5 hour stream. So, but yeah, so I am going to nick off. I want to say a big thank you to Evil for dropping in the super chat at the start of the stream, to Clive for dropping in the dono, for Zach for the 3 months, Wooly for the 62 months. We had Mr. A320 Simulations for the $9.99, and we had Dave Cleary for the welcome back for the business class. So, and thank you to Flight Sim Mods for sponsoring the giveaway. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off and go. When you get rid of F12 and F10, that was the end of me. F12 and F10. Dave's still on the moon. Hey, Dave, hope George is doing good, my friend. And Brett, big virtual hugs for you as well. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Take care. I love you guys a lot, and I will see you on Wednesday or probably in someone else's stream. Have a great week, everybody. Take care. Good night.